Hello.
Hello. It's a great pleasure to welcome you on our brand new campus, Media Campus, which actually is a perfect illustration of what Audencia future and present is all about. So thank you very much for coming today. I think it's a special moment for you and the family, and I'm sure we're going to spend a good time all together.
Okay. Good afternoon. My name is Daniel Evans. I'm the Director of Programs here for Initial Education, and William is the Director of Continuing Education here in the institution. It's my pleasure as well to welcome you to this ceremony. A few words are in order. First off, we'd like to thank all of you for making this day possible, because without friends and family, and the support from friends and family, we wouldn't have success in our groups, and it's obvious. So I'd like to give you a round of applause for everything you've done. So thank you very much. A few quick words. If you have a telephone with you, I would like you to turn down the volume, please, but do not turn off your phones, because we do have a live stream going, and you can also tweet pictures to #Audencia_CTY. That's CTY. And as I said, it is streaming live, so you'll be able to see this, and people are watching from around the world this event, and we welcome our distant viewers as well to the event. So without any other words, I'd like to welcome the participants of the 2017 graduating class into the room. Welcome, graduates.
Thank you. It's good to see all these happy faces. Okay, it's a great day. So, before I start, I just would like to dedicate this ceremony to someone who's not here today. It's Alan, and we would have liked to have him on board today. So, a special thought for him today. Okay. Uh, All of you, you are a perfect illustration of what all Audencia is all about. Continuing education, lifelong learning, from the young to the still young. Well, whatever. You catch my drift. You all been through a transformational journey that you are in IMM programs or in full-time MBA program. So you have experienced friendship, working hard, playing hard, hurting yourself, but at the end of the program, balancing student and private life, and it's not easy. So thank you again to the family, to the spouses, to the husband, to the boyfriend, to the girlfriend, whatever. You always need support, and it's very important because we know from our position how important support, family is important to success. We have been asking a lot, you have been giving a lot. You have really demonstrated what all Audencia values and requirements are about. You've been excellent, you've been kind, you have been really demanding toward yourself and toward others. And that's very important. So today, this is the end and the beginning at the same time. But please, no bittersweet memory, just joy. And few pieces of advice. First of all, I would say never listen to pessimistic people. Always think that everything is possible in your life. But at the same time, do not take success for granted. Always work hard. Gifted people, and there are a lot of gifted people throughout the world, always say the best advice is working. Whatever your quality are, whatever gifted you are, you need to work. You need to work yourself, you need to work with others. And that's basically what we have been trying to teach throughout the programs and throughout the experience you have with Audencia Business School. And last but not least, enjoy. Whenever you enjoy, you work with passion, then you succeeded already. So thank you very much, and special dedicate to full-time MBA. I'm very, very proud of you. I think you have been a very tremendous class, and we have been very lucky to have you on board. Thank you very much.
It's always hard to it's always hard to follow, right? Okay. Before I get started, I would like everybody in the room, if you'd like, but especially the graduating students, to turn to the person to their left and right, and I'm going to give you 15 seconds of good feelings. I would like you to say something that you know about the person to your left or right that's good, that's great about that person, okay? I give you 15 seconds. Do it. 15 seconds. Okay. Very good. What you've I started with something terrible here. Okay. Now what's that all about? The challenge of your future, the challenge of your future is about learning, okay? And learning starts with an understanding of who you are. You need to understand who you are and to be aware of what's going on around you. But it starts with who you are. And that means you need to get feedback. You need to be very open in your mind and understand who you are, what are your strengths, what are your areas for growth. So learning starts with you and understanding also what's happening in the world around you. So don't be afraid to ask people for feedback. Don't be afraid to give feedback to other people that you know. It is really an essential component of learning. Learning agility is something that we know is the founding core of excellence in leaders. Research has proven it over and over and again that agile learners excel as leaders. So what does that mean? First, again, you need to know about yourself, and you need to know about the world around you. So be aware. Keep your nose in the newspapers. Be aware of what's going on. Don't throw yourself into an office somewhere and just do work as usual. You have to think of business as unusual. Secondly, you need to learn fast. 40% of occupations by the year 2050, as we know them today, will disappear. And believe me, it's not just occupations in assembly lines, it's occupations that are doing any numerical calculation. Anything that can be programmed by the year 2050 will be programmed, especially in the area of accounting, finance, and whatnot. And that means that you need to be on top of your skills continuously, always be up to date, and learn fast. You also have to learn flexibly. You have to learn how to learn. You have to be able to learn using media, learn using the internet, learn from books, because books are still worthwhile reading, learn from articles. You also need to become responsible in your learning. Nobody is going to tell you what you need to learn. When you join companies today, I know a lot of heads of human resources, and they all say the same thing. We will not be guiding people into what they need to do. Their job is to become what we call self-managed learners. And large companies today are looking for self-managed learners who take on charge their own learning and seek out new ways to do things. And lastly, to make that happen, you need to learn together. Social learning and sharing your knowledge with your colleagues, especially amongst yourselves in this group, will be the key to success for each and every one of you, and I hope that you will do that as time moves on. So continue learning, but take time to learn and build the learning skills you need. Okay? Thank you. Okay. Now, at this time, what I'd like to do is I'd like to welcome Olga Kipitskaya, who is the director or directrice of the International Management Master in Management Program. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Don, for your welcome speech. So you guys, you understood that you still have the whole life of learning, but the good news that you already finished some part of learning. So today is a celebration day that formally concludes this exciting but also challenging year of your master. What we celebrate to you today is your hard work, your dedication, your intelligence, and also your sense of adventure. For some of you of having come so far away to do this master, and for French students to accept to study with people from such a far away countries. We know that this year was full of surprises. We know it was exciting. We know it was always also challenging. You had the pleasures but also difficulties of intercultural teaming. Sometimes you had a moment of fatigue and discouragement. But you also had a moment of excitement, and we hope that these moments will overweight in the memories. We know that you didn't only study. We had some feedbacks. You also traveled, you also partied. Let me remind you that you were the first generation, the first promotion that actually started the Audencia Intercultural Festival. The first edition was in last November. Do you remember the singers in all languages? You remember the dancers? Do you remember the fashion show? You probably don't know, but Jean-Paul Gaultier is now also using marinière with sari. So apparently it took over. I'm happy to say that this custom has taken over, and this year, second edition that just happened several years ago, was a great success as well. So basically you have created a tradition, and this is something very, very important. So I'm moved today. I look at you, you learned, you're more mature, you're so much richer with all the experiences you had. We know that you're in the beginning of a new, very exciting career. We know that every one of you will be able to build a different career, also because the master allowed you to personalize your learning, and basically each of one will be able to excel in the area you have chosen. And what we wanted maybe to remind you is that what is important is that independently of the country you will work in, job position you will have, what is very important is that you really contribute in building the new world. Many things are happening today, not all of them are very happy. So we count on you, young professionals, young leaders, to be able to build the world we want, the world of peace and collaboration, to be able to contribute to creating the environment that we all want to have. We're at the end of your year, so I guess it's also a moment to thank people who have managed to make it all happen. So I would like, on behalf of the program, but everybody else also, to thank, first of all, your professors who shared their knowledge, their experience with you. How many professors do we have? I would also like to thank the IMM staff, Constantine, Sophie, and more in general, all the staff of Audencia who was there, who helped you to learn, who created the environment, and who made it all possible. And maybe one last word is that, you know, this moment of graduation is an emotional moment for us. We're very proud for you. We're very happy for you. We're a little bit sad to, they used to cry. Several years ago, they were still crying, but they hardened, you know, as they go. We see you go. So we just wanted to remind you that even if you're not physically with us, Audencia will always stay your school, and you will always stay in our hearts. And please stay in touch, and maybe we can learn or party together later on. So congratulations. I'm very happy to see you all here for your diplomas. And so now we will continue with the ceremony, and we will ask for the video for IMM full track.
My name is Fredrik Hellen. I'm Norwegian.
My name is Gui Yu. I'm from China.
My name is Marco Clemens. I'm half French, half German.
I think what surprised me the most is the diversity of the program. People are from all different culture and different kind of background, academic background. So this, when we were doing brainstorming, I'm always so surprised by how creative the group can be.
I think the most surprising way was to arrive in Audencia and to arrive in a French environment, but to have all this diverse team with different cultures. This was really amazing.
I think what surprised me the most is actually how much the professors expect of us to interact and to participate in the learning process. I mean, you need to become prepared for every class, and you need to be able to interact with the professors in a very fluent way, and that really surprised me. I like that.
So to use 3 adjectives to describe the program will be first to be open-minded, like you really need to broaden your horizon and open the way of thinking. You will learn a lot. Another one would be to socialize, like to be able to socialize with people and being able to have to understand different cultures and get along with them. And a last one would be to be enthusiastic, just like working but not only, and also like being able to make friends and just being enthusiastic about what you're doing.
I would have 3 words to describe. The first one is practical, because we have a lot of practical practices during the class. For example, presentation, public speaking, and management skills. So it's really very practical. And also multicultural, because we are from 24 different countries, and it's very diverse. And the third one is intensive. The course sometimes is very intensive, and we have a lot of things to do. Sometimes we have 2 presentations in the same day.
Being able to meet so many different people, I definitely learned a lot about what makes us different. But what I think is more interesting is I learned a lot about what makes us the same. I think that is definitely what I learned cultural understanding is all about. It's about knowing what makes us different, but also looking beyond that cultural filter and being able to interact efficiently as equals.
I think the biggest life lesson I've learned from IMM was to be able to be part of a group, like that we get along all together. Even if I'm French, I was like living in another city, so I was taking part to a whole group and making a bunch of new friends, and it was really awesome.
I think when you work with so many people from different cultures, you really learn a lot about yourself and your core values that you might not know before you come here. I mean, I learned a lot about what I do good and what I do less good, and I know from now that I'm more comfortable about what are my strengths and what are my weaknesses going abroad.
I'm more confident in terms of interpersonal communication and speaking English, and I think I'm more focused.
Thank you very much for this video, which presents very well the program. And of course, we all know that the participants were always wearing suit and tie during the whole year and a half of the program. We'll agree, huh? This is how we saw them every day, huh? Okay. So now I would like to invite the delegates on the stage. So please, Santish for full track and Sarah for fast track.
Hi, my name is Satish. I'm from IMM Full Track.
And hi, my name is Sarah. I'm from Fast Track. And first, we would like to welcome you all. Thank you very much for your presence, not only to the students, of course, but to the IMM staff and the families and friends. When we first arrived to Nantes, I feel that not only me, but most of us, we had this feeling of, I'm afraid, I don't know if I'm gonna be lonely or not. But we really thank the new friends that we've made, and Odense staff, of course, making us feel comfortable. I think the first thing we had to do when we first arrived is step out of our comfort zone, as you all previous said. It's not only about us, the international students, but also about the French ones, because you're not being taught in your language. You're not practice your culture every day. None of us are. And we got the opportunity to practice our empathy, our mind. We opened our minds a lot. And also we had the opportunity to meet new cultures and new ways to work. And that's what really matters. And now we have new friends, new network, not only for our personal life, but also for our professional life.
So it's good to be back. I'm really happy today. But you should also understand that every great start should end somehow. So we are here at the end. No more classes, no more exams, no more Monday points or Toasty Thursdays which you used to have. So I'll kind of miss that. So we had really innovative ways of naming the parties. So it's gonna end now. So it's ambivalent feeling to me. because we worked hard for this day. So one side, I'm really happy that it's gonna pass by, but other side, I'm quite sad too. But anyway, Adoncia gave us many things. Gave us experience, gave us knowledge, gave us training to speak. We had very specific courses. But what Adoncia gave me, which I cherish the most, are my friends. Okay, I really loved these 2 years. It flew by, and I'm really gonna miss you guys. But we should be in touch. So there's so many ways that we have the Adoncia Alumni Associations here. So let's be in touch together. I would like to thank everyone, especially the parents who traveled from different places to see my friends to graduate. And thanks for the professors, and I kind of miss few professors. I'm sad for that, but I'm going to send them a mail asking them. Okay, and I really thank you so much. And this is our last day, so let us make this count. Let us enjoy this evening with our friends and family. Especially, we have the party tonight. So, thank you so much for coming.
I just have to say one more thing. I really want to say hi to everyone watching as well. My parents, they were not able to be here. And for a not serious speech, fun way, please meet me at the bar tonight, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, guys, for this beautiful speech, but also for doing the job for the whole year and for 2 years for some of you. I'm sure that your friends and colleagues felt fairly represented by you. So thank you very much again. Okay, next step. It's the moment to announce prizes. There's some prizes around. Best thesis, best student, and so on. And there's some suspense. Just like for Oscars, the envelopes. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot the video. The video for Fast Track. Let us please launch the video for Fast Track. You can think about prices in the meanwhile.
My name is Olivier and I'm from France.
My name is Zhang Yuanyuan. I'm from China.
My name is Katerina. I'm from Ukraine.
I was most surprised at how international the program is. I have classmates coming from more than 20 different countries. My teachers come from more than 10 different countries. All of them bring their juicy stories and amazing lifestyle, which opened my eyes.
I was surprised by friendly attitudes of all IMMers. As from administration and as from my group mates, they were all supportive, and I know now that in the future we will be good friends.
I think I would use 2 words to describe my experience. The first one would be challenging, because it's an intense program, as I was in Fast Track, so it's only 2 semesters. In the first semester, we are supposed to discover and learn accounting, consulting, marketing, and different kind of topics that are related to business. And it was rewarding for me because at the end of that first semester, I knew what I wanted to do, and that's why I decided to choose a major, a financial major, called financial markets.
I would describe my experience by saying that I am satisfied. I was expecting to go to Adoncia, getting all of the knowledge I would use in my future job, and it really has been what my experience. This program not only offers me specific classes, but also encouraged me focus myself on pre-professional tracks.
What I learned is that people don't always give the same importance to the same information. Like that, it helped me also to think out of the box and improve my presentation skills that I'm going to do in front of the teachers and later in my professional life.
I've learned how to live in another country, how to adapt, how to do all procedures, and in the future it's not scare me more to live in another countries, to travel and to see all world.
I have become more confident, matured, and I'm better at communicating with others now.
As a person, I became more confident. Now I am more open-minded and curious about all different things in the world which I want to discover.
Thank you very much for this video. So you were thinking about prizes? Do you want to try to guess? Or do you want to know? The best IMM student. Wow, I'm learning that this year, the best IMM student and the best IMM thesis is actually the same student. Wow. And now we will know who. So for full track, Friedrich Helland. And for the IMM fast track, you guys want to guess? Daniel Fernandez. So congratulations to the prize winners. You did a great job. It's wonderful. Your thesis will be published in an international, no, not really. But we're very happy to have, you did a great job. And congratulations to everyone for your diplomas. And now is the moment to give word to Tamim El Basha, the academic director of the full-time MBA program.
Thank you, Olga. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, everybody. So, as usual, hello. No, we can do better. Hello. Yeah, that's more like it. I must admit, I spent a few hours preparing for this moment and prepared my speech and all this, but then I realized that nothing can prepare you for the overwhelming emotions when you stand in front of these people ready and proud. So as a good academic, I'm going to try to structure this properly. Won't cry, I promise that at least. First of all, I think I'm very happy. I'm very happy and very privileged to be here. Happy to see you accomplish what you started over a year ago. Happy to see you overcome your challenges. Happy to see you here surrounded by friends, by family, by us. Because as you discover very quickly, you need people to support you along the way if you want to achieve what you want to achieve. So I'm very, very happy for that. I'm also happy to see you victorious, emerging from this process as you planned, with your MBA, with better prepared for what to come next in your professional life. I'm happy that all the sleeping over, the work, the hard work, the singing and the dancing, which happened occasionally, now is paying off, and you are here today. I'm happy to see you take charge of your own future. Most of you took some time off their job to do this, and I'm very happy seeing you taking charge of your own future and taking that forward. I feel also privileged, I think, privileged to share this moment with you and your loved one. I feel privileged for being part of your journey, so thank you very much for letting me in, although think about it, you didn't have choice. But, but I was really privileged to be part of your learning journey and your life journey. And I hope by designing this program, I was able to put you a little bit out of your comfort zone, push you to be your best, and to get you to think of new ways of doing things and being future leaders. I think last thing I'm privileged for as well is to be, we often talk about how you learned in the program, and we don't talk about what we learned from you, so I'm privileged to have learned a lot of you. I've learned perseverance, open-mindedness, more than I was before. I've learned how you can achieve huge things just by working and listening to each other. And I learned how to run a program. As you know, you were my first academic program. So thank you very much for teaching me that. I'll take the same opportunity also to thank everybody who's not here. So the people who are not here, including other departments, from recruitment to career to alumni, to even the estates where they host us and they make sure that the place is up and running, to the management of the school, and for your parents and friends who are not here, who helped you along the way. If I may just give you one last advice, is I would invite you to be as courageous, as open-minded, as curious as I saw you on the very first day in the Jardin des Plantes, in that little amphitheater, as eager as, because you're just about, as everybody said before me, it's only one chapter of your learning journey has finished, and then you have many more to come. So thank you very much. I would like now to give the speak to you, so I would like to invite Pascal and Ayako to the scene so they can tell us a little bit about you.
Minasan konnichiwa. Good afternoon, everyone. Let me begin by sharing one of the cultural differences that we've experienced during our studies. Although everybody in this room knows the fact that it is almost impossible to get the full score in France, for most international students in the very beginning of the program, it was a big shock. So many countries, so many customs. This 1 year intensive and diverse experiences allowed us to establish unwavering foundation to become determined business leaders. We earn a wide range of management knowledge, skills, and insights. Indeed, completing MBA required considerable amount of energy and engagement. As stated in our MBA blog, purpose with profit. We as professionals embrace the long-term foresights, considering not only making profits, but also exerting well-being of both people and our planet. Now, it is time for us to put into practice what we have gained here at Audencia.
It has been a pleasure to help you as a representative. We hope we did well enough. We want to thank each of you for what you brought, the culture you brought, and it has strengthened the idea that 1 + 1 makes far more than 2, especially in the groups we've been part of, where we came with your mindset and different angles to see a subject. And it was also a huge dive back to school, and we rediscovered some things that we believed were of an old time, like punctuality, for example. It was interesting. And we also better understood the challenges that the professor faced today with 38 students, but also 38 laptops and 38 smartphones in front of them. It was interesting. Joke apart, we discovered also some things we didn't expect, like we practiced yoga during the classes. We expressed our manual creativity with Catherine, and we went to church to hear one of our classmates singing in French, Japanese classmates singing in French, sorry. So that was also very interesting and a good compliment to the traditional study. Finally, so thank you again to everyone. Thanks to our families, thanks to our friends who gave support, thanks to professors, and thanks to the school, of course. We wish, of course, recovery, good recovery to our friend Alain. And today is not a final point, as you said before. It's a column. So congratulations to all, and we hope to see you soon in the future.
So Pascal and Ayako done a wonderful job during the year, and I thank them personally as well as you for doing that wonderful job, which is hard. Would like also to hear from more people of you, so I think we've prepared a little video, and we're going to hear more about your experience during the year.
My name is Stéphane and I come from Mauritius.
I'm Cathy Masson and I'm French.
My name is Samar Afzal and I'm from India.
My name is Hernando Sertuche. I am from Mexico.
What surprised me the most about the program is the intensity of the work, because we have many classes, individual works, group works, and we have to manage all of them, and it was my biggest challenge.
Well, I would say that one of the things that most surprised me when I first got here was the fact that we have people from different countries. We have 14 nationalities in that program, working with people that speak different languages and have different perspectives, and to get to work together and analyze different kind of problems. It definitely was really interesting for me to discover in the program.
The first adjective I'd use will be enriching, because I had the chance to experience the benefits of working in diverse groups, for instance, enhanced creativity, fun, motivation. And the second adjective would be demanding, because we have lots of works and a tight schedule, and that requires us to optimally manage our time. But at the end of the day, it's a very, very, very good experience.
The main adjective I keep in mind from my MBA experience is about updating. It means to keep myself updated about all the business best practices, because we are in an evolving world and we have to be aware of what is going on as per business.
I believe other than the course learnings, I have really learned as a person. I have grown as a person. Because when you exchange ideas with people coming from different cultures, from different countries, from different traditions, you tend to adjust, you tend to make some adjustments and some compromises, but then that eventually helps you to grow as an individual.
One of the biggest learnings I've had so far in the course is the fact that you can integrate sustainability into business. You can have responsible business, and you can develop always a different angle or a different perspective, and you can try to consider not only profitability but also how can you make a difference to environment, to the people you work around. So I think that this would be the biggest learning for me in the course.
As a person, I can say that I've changed because I was able to develop my leadership skills. That is, identify my strengths and then work on my weak points.
I think as a person, I've become even more patient, and also I have learned time management to a great extent, because MBA is really a very thorough program which needs a lot of time management and a lot of zeal. And I think my team building skills have really improved in this program.
My dream is now to go on evolving in an intercultural environment, and today I would be very happy if I could find an opportunity in the city of Vancouver.
I imagine my future full of opportunities. I would like to be involved working with projects in different countries, working in sustainability, responsible business. So I see for myself a lot of different opportunities coming up, perhaps here in Europe or Latin America.
And while we see everybody in the video in the room, I'd like to thank Kathy in particular to be here because she was in Vancouver. She's done a wonderful job, and she's done a very, very, very good job there, and that is great. So thank you for coming here as well, Kathy. Right, so now we have the same prize. So we have the best students and the best thesis. Since we are MBA and we know how to streamline and optimize things, we have just one piece of paper. So I would like to invite Nadia Heffer to the scene, please.
Tamima is taking my prize over there. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Tamim, thank you very much for the kind introduction. It's a real honor to address you here this afternoon. To all of the graduates, congratulations, we've made it. And to all of our friends and our family, the Adencia Network, your support has been invaluable. Now, as we are standing at the beginning of a brand new chapter, I would like to reflect and share with you a few lessons that I've learned during the past year. Firstly, the importance of personal mastery. We have been in an environment that has been so enriching, where self-development has been our main focus. But this growth mindset, this lifelong learning, doesn't need to end when we receive our degree. We are equipped with all of the skills necessary to succeed in life. And now, it is our turn to look at our lives as a blank canvas and to decide what piece of art we want to create. Secondly, some characteristics that are simplistic, yet extremely powerful, which is to be courageous and to be humble. Aristotle described the word courage as the first virtue, as it makes all other virtues possible. It gives us the power to act and to explore uncharted territories. In the words of Robin Sharma, humbleness is a sign of bigness, never a sign of weakness. Great leaders have the ability to view their failures as opportunities to grow. It leads to kindness, to compassion, and to human connection. The last lesson I've learned is about the power of collaboration. Life is not only about how far we go as an individual, but about who we take with us on this journey and how bright the stars around us shine. The situation that we find ourselves in today is that the collective need of the world is much larger than any individual need. We as the future leaders have the ability to drive real change, but this cannot be done in isolation. We need to create an ecosystem where we can share and collaborate and learn from one another. So my wish for everyone here today is that may you be courageous while still staying humble. May you seize every opportunity that comes across your path, and may you do the same for others. May you seek inspiration in the everyday, and may you create a world that we all want to live in. Thank you very much.
Right, thank you very much. So my last request today is to stay in touch and not be strangers. And now I invite Katie Françoise to the scene. Thank you.
This is for in 2 minutes' time. No, 90 seconds. The first thing I have to do is to take the opportunity to welcome you officially to the Alumni Network on behalf of the Audencia alumni team. And I know it's a cliche, but today is a beginning and not an end. And in North America, this ceremony is called a commencement, so a beginning. Throughout your life and throughout your career, we're here to accompany you. And I'm representing the Audencia alumni team, who is dedicated to serving the community of over 23,000 alumni in France and around the world. By the end of today, there was a ceremony this morning, but more than 200 students will have graduated. You represent 47 different nationalities, so that was the 12, the 20, the 18. You're from all sorts of different countries, from Norway to Senegal, from Bolivia to Turkey, from France to Nigeria, and beyond. More than half of you are women, and the average age is 27. There is a 24-year difference between the oldest and the youngest graduate today, which means that you're never too old or never too young to learn something enriching, inciting, and new. Yesterday you were students, today you are alumni. Remember that t-shirt. Students today, alumni tomorrow. We'll change it now. It's alumni today, students yesterday. So, once again, on behalf of the Audencia alumni team, I wish you all the best on your post-graduation endeavors, and I hope to meet many of you again in the future. So please keep in touch, and please keep together. So it's now time for me to announce the names of the class ambassadors for the IMM Full Fast Track and the MBA Full Time. They have been elected by you. You have chosen them to help you stay connected to the school and to the alumni network in the future. This is where I break into French, just very quickly, because for one of the names, jamais 203, so third time lucky for Frederick. Can I announce Katerina and Ayako as well, to both come up at the same time? Thank you. I think our class ambassadors have a few words, or not? Yes?
Hi. Thank you very much. Well, you saw me earlier in the video as well. I'm sure I'm not as serious in person, I hope. First of all, thank you very much to my peers. It's really an honor to be chosen as your class alumni ambassador. I think going forward now, Satish mentioned it earlier, sticking together is really important. And it's been now a year since we first started to drift apart. Some chose exchange semesters abroad. Some stayed here at Audencia to choose specializations. The next semester followed by internships, both in France and abroad, and also a master thesis that nearly killed many of us. However, standing here today in the place where it all started, seeing all of you here together really makes me extremely happy. And as a very cheeky segue, together is also the alumni slogan of Audencia. And I think we have a a great opportunity to form a powerful and strong young network of professionals. I think we can build a lot on having 20 different nationalities coming together here in Nantes and now stretching all across the Americas, Europe, and Asia. So sticking together for either new business ventures, for getting a job in a new country, or even catching up for a beer. If we're able to stay together in the future, me as your class alumni, I will help facilitate that with the school and you as individuals. However, today it's not about business ventures or class career aspirations. Today is about celebration. You have all made a huge achievement. You're all today graduating from a very reputable French business school, and that's something that no one can take away from you. So today, let's have some fun. Let's make this another night to remember, and cheers.
Dear guests, professors, proud parents, and happy graduates. First of all, I would like to thank you, my group, for choosing me as a class ambassador. It's a really honor for me. All of us have taken different roads to come here. Remember how you were excited and a bit nervous coming to France from different parts of the world? And I think we've done a lot for this long time together. We have started lifelong friendship here. Some of us even found their love. This amazing time together was not just about acquiring knowledge, but also it was experience of self-betterment. We have received much in many ways. We have adapted surviving in a country where people have difficulty speaking English and where food will be never as good as your mom's food back home. I would like to mention the Intercultural Festival which we established and created. I hope that it will continue for the future IMM and in other programs. And I think what I wish you the most is to be able to take a picture, a photo from this time in Audencia, and in 5, 10, 20 years and beyond, to look at this picture with a smile and remember all these good moments which we had together. Take a good look at the people around you, so many stories behind, and some of them you will never see again, or maybe just walking in faraway country you will cross them and realize, stop, I know this person. We were both in Audencia, and you will hug each other and laugh together. So I propose to keep in touch, and congratulations.
Thank you for selecting me as a class ambassador. Since I already gave a speech, my message will be really quick. Just let's keep in touch, and let's make the most of this constructed network. Thank you.
Congratulations. Okay. Okay, now for the the key moment we've been waiting for, the official award ceremony. So to proceed with this, I'd like to ask Olga, Konstantin, and Sophie to come forward, and we will proceed with the awards ceremony for the IMM program.
Well, congratulations to all the IMM full track graduates. I'm gonna call you by one, and you will get your diploma. So, can you hear me? Yeah? Okay. Bourriot Kevin. Brossard Flore. Ça va trop vite. Clément Marco. Del Rio Sandoval, Carlos. Fong Jewei. Fitoussi Johanna. Govindarajalu Harish. Anafi Maria. Elan Frédéric. Ruang Zatsi. Jean Arushi. Khan Kouloud. Kumar Ranbir. La Fonte de Azevedo, Ana Paola. Le Raseur, Anaïs. Li Xialei. Mercier Mathilde. Messier Thibault. Minot Martin-Pierre. Ndesienkoa Simone. Okonma Obiama. Prou Tom. Senthil Kumar Satish. C'est pas grave. Thébault Diane. Pilar, Carla. Wang Tsai. And Vice Oliver. So we are going to now call the IMM Fast Track graduates, and my colleague Constantine will call you.
Okay, so Arajo Maya Ferreira, Sara. Bose Anidia. Yep. Kai Zhenghao. Chen Shu. Chu Luxing. Diadenko Katerina. Fan Tao. Feng Lang. Gnatko Dima. Dima. Gupta Krishna. Ha Kwan Mai. Kishore Baibach. La Torre María. Li Jinan. Ling Yun. Ma Mengjie. Marina Siles Ivone del Carmen. Monroy Hernández Daniel. Raina Ashtosh. Soyen Pania. Tong Safarot. Triveno Jacobo. Wang Yekshan. In Chigui. Jiang Yang. Ano?
we'd like you to line up, so kind of come over here, please. If you're a little bit above average height, if you could be in the back. If you're a little bit below average height in the front, line up as well as we can. In the front. If you cannot see the camera, the camera can't see you. So come up to the front. Okay. Can I have some more people over here, please? Can I have some more people over here? People in the back, come over here. Okay, let's see. Can we see everybody? Who can't see? Come on up. Yeah. Well, we have more space over here. Okay, go over there. Can you go over there? Okay. C'est visible. Voilà. Okay. C'est bon. Okay. Okay. You okay? Okay. Ah. Okay. 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 To get up. Okay. Good. Super. Okay. Are we ready for where's the photographer? Yes, we're okay? Okay, please. Okay, shh. Okay, graduates, please proceed down to the ground floor through this entranceway here, please. If you have any affairs, take them with you. Otherwise, please head out this door down to the ground floor. Parents, friends, family, please stay with us here for the next 10 minutes, and you will be joining them afterwards for the graduation cap ceremony. In an orderly fashion. Yes, orderly fashion. In an orderly fashion. Leave the room in an orderly fashion. Okay. As I said, friends and family, please stay seated. And you will be joining the graduates in just a few minutes for the cap launching ceremony and a cocktail.
Thank you very much. Congratulations to the IMM graduates and to the family who get graduate too. It's the second time. So it's my pleasure to proceed with full-time MBAs and to call on board with me Tamim and Odile. And thank you for the IMM family members to be so patient.
Okay, so I first call Afsal Summer. Aki Prem Saga. Aumônier Emmerich. Boui Boui. Boui Boui. Chamangson Montini. Dao Fong. Gomez Carlos Mario. González Hermosillo Roberto. Heffer Nadia. Kawaguchi Kenji. Kozub Alexander. Koum Jun. Le bon Stéphane. Nguyen Huong. Noguchi Ayako. Ordono Pascal. Parambil Vasu Shrikumar. Pham Van Nam. Prost Magali. San Rata. Song Shu. Tianjing. Wang Ying. Xiao Xinghu. Sertuche Fas Hernando. Nguyen Uyen.
Okay. At this time, please, the graduates, please go down to the ground floor. Friends, family, parents, I would like you to join us on the mezzanine level. Do not go downstairs all the way yet. We'll watch the cap throwing from the mezzanine, and then afterwards you go downstairs for the cocktail, okay? So just out to the mezzanine level, please. Thank you.